time. Alfalfa time. Stay here too. Good girl, Molly. We're lined up at the snack bar. Good morning. We are back. We got the grass back in order. Still have to contend with the garden, although I'm hardening my plants off. But today we are weaning the kits, which means we're taking the moms out and leaving the kits in the cage. They're all on solid food. They don't need to be with the does anymore. And frankly, they're running out of room because they're getting big. So I have Simon in the first cage, and then gonna have a cage for Molly and Margot, and gonna leave them out here for a bit until the kits get big enough, and then I'm gonna put Molly and Margot back in, or build a couple more tractors. So we'll see what we have for time and materials. But yeah, so the ladies I think are going to be appreciative of this. But before we put them out, we're gonna cut their nails. So we're gonna do that. Brian's gonna help me do that now. But these little fluffies are getting big. Yeah. Hi, good morning. Oh, who's my favorite? I don't know. Like, I really like those little gray and orange mix. But, like, look at the spotting. This guy is super cute with the frosting. Yeah.
What do you got in the other bin?
Browns. The brown and the gray are really pretty.
He's cute.
Yeah.
Or she's cute.
Yeah. Super cute. And so are the spotted ones.
Blacky in the corner.
Anyway, so bring you up to date with what's happening here. So I'm weaning these guys today, Monday. I get 18 new chickens. And so I'm going to set up roosting bars. I'm going to build some roosting bars in here, which will be dual purpose. So I'm going to use them for these chickens. So my plan, because I've never gotten ready to lays before, and I'm really nervous about introducing them to the other flocks. So I'm going to keep them in here, and then for a couple days, just so that they know kind of where home is. And then I'm just going to start opening the door and letting everybody kind of get to know each other with lots of space and lots of feeding stations around. And we'll see how that goes, fingers crossed. And then I'm going to transition all of the chickens to the mobile chick wagon, because on Wednesday I'm getting turkey poults, so or turkey chicks. So those will stay in the garage. Then I'll transition them into here. But by that time, hopefully the chickens will be over there. So I've got a plan. I don't know if the plan's going to work, but that is what I'm going to try to do. So kind of lots of moving and shifting. But this will be where the turkeys stay this summer versus where they stayed last summer. So we'll keep them in here. I think I only got 10. So that's reasonable. There's plenty of room for them to roost in here. So they'll be roosting kind of on this side. And if I can get some more rabbit tractors built, then everybody will be out on grass and there won't be any rabbits in here. So that'll be good. Okay, you ready? All right. So I got my clippers. I just use the clippers I use for my dogs. Good girl, Molly. She doesn't mind. She's not bad. Oh, good girl, Moll. And Brian has to wear safety glasses because he got scratched once. So, good girl, Molly. And if you do keep rabbits, it is important to cut their nails. I should probably do it more often because they do get super long. Once I put them outside, they do scratch on the ground quite a bit. So they get worn down. This is gonna feel good, lady. Manicure, pedicure, and some new digs by your boyfriend. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna take her out instead of putting her back in there.
Sure.
Yep. Okay, can you open the door? And then go open the cage. Huh? Here you go. Oh, there you are. All right, everybody's out. And sniffing. We just cut Simon's nails. Watch out, Tooties. And the girls are enjoying their newfound freedom and fresh grass and all the joys of being outside. So they're nibbling in their cages. And these cages are actually really great. And so I really hope to build a couple more of these to put all the kits in. Yeah, so that everybody can be outside. Simon, you're the best guy in the land. What do you think? What do you think, Margot? Is it nice to be out here? Yeah. With your nails cut. Okay, so I am not a carpenter. Whenever I build stuff, I call it close enough carpentry. It's really just to serve a function. I do measure stuff, but it doesn't have to be, depending on what it is, it doesn't have to be level. So today, what I want to do is build a roost from there to here. And that way, all the chickens will be able to roost on it. And then when I get the turkeys, they'll also be able to roost on it. And it's not going to be very high, but it'll do the job. Like, it'll allow them to get up off the ground, which is what their primary goal is. I don't think Brian is going to like my idea. We'll see when he gets here, because he never likes it when I just like whack stuff together to do a job. But here is what. Well, he will be happy because I'm using stuff that he's carted around for 100 years. So I found these like metal legs from a bench from somewhere that are all apart. So what I've done is taken 2x6, two 2x6s, rough cut, and put them underneath. And then I'm going to need some washers, but I'm just going to kind of roughly do this. Then I'll screw these to the 2x6s. It's not level by any stretch of the imagination, but nor chickens nor turkeys don't care. And then I'm gonna just screw 2 brackets into the frame at the ends and run a board along. So these legs are going to stick out, but literally this is just for the summer. And then they'll get taken down for the chickens to come in here for the winter again. So I feel like this is going to work. I forgot to put the dust bath back outside under the chick wagon. Usually I have it out there, but I figured they'd be happy with dusting in the tree wells. So while I was working in here, the chickens came in and there's a lineup. So Fancy was in for like 10 minutes. Look at how dusty she is. But these two are fighting over the dust bath. It's hilarious. So just so you know, in there I have wood ash and diatomaceous earth to help get rid of any mites that they might pick up. And obviously they like it and they've missed it, so I feel bad. Okay, we got the perch built. It ain't pretty, but it's gonna do the job. I got my food hanger, my water ready. So we're ready for the chickens. Yeah, pretty exciting. Although I don't think I'll ever have cows. My friend Tim gave me this and I love it. Turkey brooder is set up. I just have to put wood chips in. So when they're just a couple of days old, like when I bring them home, oh, that's what I need to get the water. When I bring them home, I will, like this won't be on and that metal won't, the wire on top won't be on. That is for when they start to get bigger and they start to fly out. But by that time, we might have them over in the rabbit hutch. So I'm kind of playing on timing for the chickens and the turkeys. So what I'm doing right now is I'm taking a Pepsi box and I'm rounding the corners, and that helps because turkeys will pile on top of one another and sometimes they can smother each other. So by rounding the corners, people have found that they don't tend to pile up on one another. So I did this last time. I don't know if it helped or not, but I just feel like you got to do everything you can do to try and turkey chicks are pretty sensitive in the first couple of days or first week anyways. So I do all this preparatory work just to make sure that, or to help to make sure that they all survive. So I've got a Raisin Bran box and a Pepsi box, and that's what I'm using to round the corners so that they don't pile up on one another. And it's because they get cold. So the other thing to do is to make sure that you have heat lamps. And last time I had 2, but I got them a lot earlier, and this year I did get them later in the spring. So it's already pretty warm. And also, if we need it, I keep them in the garage because we have the floor heat in here. So if need be, we can turn on the radiant floor heat. I doubt we'll need it because it is so warm. And I don't need too much wood chips to start, so I give them about, I don't know, quarter bale. Just enough to cover the bottom. They are messy little birds. Definitely more stinky than chickens. That was a surprise the first time I raised them. Whew, yeah, they're stinky. So it's a good thing they're cute and that they taste good. And they don't scratch like chickens, so they just walk around basically. Well, not the most ideal day to bring home new farm friends, but our new chickens have arrived. And like I said before, this is the first time I've got ready to lays, so I'm a little bit nervous about it. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's always kind of fun to do something new. So they're probably scared because I drove home, so you know my driving. But we're gonna get them settled in here with the bunnies. I hope I got all the right kind. I see one lavender in here. Maybe that's a lavender. So it's escaping me which breeds I got, but they are blue, green, and chocolate brown egg layers. It was pretty rainy the last, well, overnight and this morning, so I didn't put up the outdoor netting to get the new chickens kind of acclimated. But it just stopped raining, so I thought I'd zip out, and I've just done a really, actually horrible job of putting up this fence to let these guys out to get them used to the other chickens, and I'm really not sure how this is gonna go. I'm actually pretty nervous. Come on out, you guys. So hopefully, I mean, this goes well, because eventually they all have to be together, and I know there's gonna be fighting. But these guys are very curious. He's trying to get in. Hi, buddy. You guys all have to be professional. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Oh, it's okay. Hi, everybody. You just need one brave lady. You guys need some vitamins. Get out here. Come on. Cuteness overload. We've got new little friends. It is a super exciting day. I've missed having turkeys. I really missed having them last year, but we were away, so we couldn't take it on. And plus, we still had turkeys in the freezer. Actually, a couple of weeks ago, our kind of newish freezer that was only 2 years old died. So we have to get that fixed. Definitely before the fall so that we have enough freezer space for these guys. But turkeys, if you are interested in raising them and never have, are one of the most wonderful animals to raise. They are personable, they bond to you, which does make it difficult when it comes time for Thanksgiving, but they are amazing creatures. And I absolutely love them. They're much stinkier than chickens. So if you're not prepared for that, it can be a bit of a surprise. I know I wasn't, but now I know what I'm in for. But yeah, I'm really excited. So we have 16 baby bunnies, 10 baby turkeys, 18 new layers we got ready to lays. They're doing okay. They're shy and nervous, so I probably wouldn't do ready to lays again. I'd probably get chicks, just so that they kind of have a wherewithal for making their way outside. They're very timid. They still haven't really come outside or like broken the threshold. I tried to get them out on their own, for them to come out on their own, and they just won't. So anyways, let's get these little critters home and settled into their little brooder. I got their magic water ready, which is water, apple cider vinegar, and a little bit of crushed garlic. Just kind of boosts their immune system. I don't know if there's any science to prove if it's effective or not, but I think it's pretty good to do. Here they are. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we're going to count. Gonna pull them out. We're gonna show them their water and then count them. Does it get any cuter? I do not think so. 1. Dip a beak. 2. Dip a beak. 11. So we got 11 again. I ordered 10. They always give you 1 extra, just in case, to account for loss. And then I just check them all out to make sure everybody is already around exploring. There you go. That little one seems like it's not doing very well, so we'll see what happens. This little one seems, I think it's just chilled, maybe. I'm gonna give it a little drink of water. There you go, little one. Woo, woo. Yeah, you're not very steady on your feet, are you? Something's up with this little guy here. Oh, hey. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. How you doing here, little one? Hey, how you doing? I don't know. What's happening here? Let's see. This one is having like leg tremors, and I don't know if it needs water or what, so I'm gonna just hang out here for a bit and try and get it to get some fluids in. They're inquisitive little beings. Takes them a bit to get on to where the food in the water is, but oh geez. I put marbles in the water so it encourages them to peck at it, and then they realize that there's water there. It's just not steady on its legs. I'm just not sure. I'm gonna go in and Google what can be done in that case. I know you can splint chicken legs. It seems that whenever I get turkeys, this is the second time, they give me 1 extra, but then there's always 1 gimp. So I have a splay-legged turkey, I think. I've never had that before. So I just took a Band-Aid, cut it in half, and splinted its legs. And that's just to pull the legs back underneath it. I'll show you later. I just don't want to keep going in and disturbing them. But they're finding the food in the water pretty good. But I just came out for a work break. and let the new chickens out, and they've broken the threshold. They're still in the shade, but they're so timid, and I'm just not used to it. You know, like my chickens are so hardcore, but mostly because I raise them from chicks. The other thing is we have a wild turkey hen on a nest, and Tulip found it and has eaten a couple of the eggs. So she's on strict kind of monitoring when she's outside. But here's these guys. This is good. I'll come out and check on them. Basically, I'm just working inside and listening for a ruckus or a racket where I might have to come and break up a fight. Okay, turkeys are settling in, and I just wanted to show you. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this on video because these little turds, they're so inquisitive. They all kind of rush the camera and start pecking. But this morning I had that one little chick that had splayed legs, and it was shaking and could hardly stand, and I wasn't sure what to do. So I went on YouTube because I'd heard about this before, but I'd never experienced it. So I went on YouTube, saw how to fix the splayed leg with a Band-Aid. I actually used medical tape just so that it doesn't stick to its feathers as much, its little down feathers on its legs. But literally by this afternoon, so that was around 9 o'clock this morning, and by this afternoon it's running around. I don't know if it's a hen or a tom. I'm trying to find it now. Oh my god, these little things are so cute. Oh, here he is. I don't know. You can see, but he's got his little, watch out, his little leg braces still on. Right here, right there, and it just holds his legs together, his or her, oh my gosh, so that they can walk, and then they strengthen as they walk. And I'm going to replace that. It says within 24 hours, so hopefully by tomorrow. He's giving you a good show. Hopefully by tomorrow I'll be able to take the brace off, but it is unbelievable. It's like the simplest. I was feeling so upset and worried about it, and it is the simplest fix. So if you have any chicks with splay leg, chickens or turkeys, I'm telling you, that is like, look at him go. He couldn't even walk this morning. Like, he couldn't get up onto his legs because they were mushing out to the sides. Yeah, at the alfalfa bar. Ooh, this is a first. This is as close as you've been since I took you out. You really want to get back in, eh? But you guys should eat some grass. This is actually kind of hilarious. I worked all day to get these new chickens out of the coop. And I think it was just the sun that they didn't like, because now they're out and about and they should be roosting. But it's funny where they're roosting. I thought my little roosting bar would be sufficient, but they go top shelf. Check this out. Okay, I'm not going to get too close, but they are roosting on the inside up in those areas. And they're trying to get on top of the rabbit hutches, but look at these. It's like a party out here. It's 9 o'clock. It's bedtime, you guys. Please go inside. I'm glad that you're out. Tomorrow is a brand new day. I want to go to bed. Come on. I want to go to bed. Yes, Mama is going to bed. In you get. In. So somebody, but look at this. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But where is she? Look at craziness. Okay, good night, everyone. Thank you for using my roosting bar. Good night, everybody. Sleep tight. Good morning. First morning, and we're here to check on that little guy at the back. So we're going to take off his little splint, his or her. I don't know why we refer as a he. Come on, buddy. Just to see. I have a feeling I got to put it back on. But that's okay. We'll put it back on and leave it on for another 24 hours and see how he does. He's been doing a lot better. But it's impressive to see how much these chicks have grown even in just 24 hours. They eat and drink like nobody's beeswax. So I got to get that guy. And Brian's actually going to help me so I can put the splint on better this time, because I did it myself yesterday and it wasn't exactly perfect. Ready? The things we do for cuteness. Okay, let him down and see what happens.
Gentle, mister. Gentle. Gentle. Maybe one more day.
I think so. It's his left, eh?
Yeah, but it's...
Oh, where'd he go now? Oh, dang.
What?
Well, now I don't know where he is. Come on. Who is it? This guy? Is it you? I think that's this one. Can't tell.
Let's see, let me look. Right there, that guy in the middle.
This guy?
That guy right in the middle, maybe?
That one?
See if you can make him walk a little bit.
Come on. Come on, everybody. Come on. I think it's this one. Come on. I don't know. Obviously, it's not horrible. Is it this? Is it you?
Try this one right here in the front. See right?
This one?
Yeah.
Is it you? Come on. They said, I was reading, it's because of a fluctuation of temperature when in the incubator, apparently, that causes it.
And then when it gets better? It's better?
I guess, yeah. Like they say within 24 to 48 hours if you tape it. New chickens are doing great. They go out of the coop now regularly. They don't go far, but at least they've all been kind of outside, and I moved the water out there today to encourage them. But the real good news story is these little guys are doing so well. I can't tell anymore who the splay leg chick was. They all are running around and they're starting to like run and fly, and they're eating well and drinking well. So yeah, it's really great. They're all doing really well, which is awesome. Anyways, I highly recommend raising turkeys and getting some chickens. It's really great therapy. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.